Welcome, everybody, to this week's episode. We really appreciate you joining us. This podcast really shows us how we can all learn, live, and thrive off of each other. By sharing our knowledge through our conversations, we will impart some knowledge whilst learning ourselves how to progress even further. Here is your host.
All right. Welcome to the Substitute Tour. I'm your host, Andrew Frett here, as I got something on my cheek. That is totally fine. It's gone right now. Still there. All right. So, I hope you listened to the very first episode of the Substitute Tour, where I talk about Wendell Middle Part 1 and Hollow Ridge Part 1 as well. I will get into Hollow Ridge Part 2 in the next couple of weeks, as well as Wendell on the next Part 2 in the next episode. But today I'll be talking about Riverbend Elementary and Brier Creek Elementary. I know, please note, this is when this episode comes out. This comes out in July, and that this is, as of right now, year-round students are in school right now. So the episode that I'm going to be talking about happened during the last school year, so the 2020 and the 2021 school year. So let's just rewind back in May. Let's rewind back in May, where I subbed for a third grade class for half a day from 12:30 to about 4:30 at Riverbend Elementary. I subbed there from Riverbend Elementary, which is a school in Raleigh, North Carolina. I subbed there back in May 7th, actually. First and foremost, I got there early, super duper early, because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know, of course, all the burgers weren't right. So I got there early. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to, I didn't know what would be going on. But on that day, pretty simple. On that day, the students had to take a math test, and then they had to do a card for Mother's Day. Also, they had to, during specials, they had to log on into Google Classroom during the specials. So it was pretty much very, very, very simple day, very simple. But overall, it wasn't like it was a good day. Let's just say that. It was a good day. Because it was pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So thank you to the teacher for letting me know who has problems. Rather knows those lesson plans, because I didn't know what I'm going to get into on that day. So thank you. I truly appreciate it. Am I willing to sub again? Yes. For this upcoming for this upcoming school year. Yes, I will be back at Rubber Bend Elementary for this school year. So yes. Um, so yes, I will be back. Then the following week, the week after that, Thursday and Friday, so back to back. This was during the gas shortage. On Thursday, May 13th, and Friday, May 14th, I subbed at Brier Creek Elementary, which is right near my home. Thursday was a little bit, um, Thursday was, somebody's called me. Thursday was, it was kind of confusing at first, because they didn't know. So when I first arrived, they didn't know like who am I subbing for, because there was like who are you subbing for, and I was like step to success, like I didn't know. So turns out on that day, on that Thursday, because the teacher that I sat for, she didn't have a class until about 12. So I had to sat for two classes. One was and I had to do lunch coverage. So I had to set for a kindergarten class and a second grade class. So the first half from like 8, I would say from like 8:15 to about 10 o'clock, I was helping out with a first grade teacher for that first half. And then the second half is where where the class started, that's when my subbing, well, that's when the her class begins. But on that day, I didn't know that I was supposed to go to a different room to help out a teacher, a first grade teacher. So I didn't know. Nobody told me that. Like it said in her lesson plans, but they told me otherwise. So I'm like, I don't know. Um, so and then I had to do lunch coverage for a 5th grade lunch class. Obviously, I look like a student, but I'm not a student. Hello, I'm not a student. I'm a substitute teacher. So during lunch coverage, and then I had a kindergarten class. Overall, I had a pretty good day. Um, they pretty good day. I almost forgot how to log in the computer because in some schools didn't migrate their systems yet. So I had to remember my password. Like I had to remember my old password. So I was like, I don't know my old password. So that was Thursday, May 13th. That was during the gas shortage. Friday. So Friday was optional, okay, because it was like those if you basically it was like if you have gas, you can come to work. If you don't have gas, you gotta make sure you tell your principal or supervisor or wherever. So luckily I came on that day. The teacher that I sat for, she was out for 2 days. But of course with Friday was I guess optional teacher work day. It was kind of like out of the blue, like unexpected. So on that day, I basically helped them kind of, I guess, get them ready for the next school year, which they're not in school now, by removing the tape off the floor, by make sure everything's in order, by basically it was a lot. It was a lot. So, I mean, it was optional. It wasn't, that day was kind of weird because the teacher had left lessons plans for both of those days, and Friday on that day was kind of like out of the blue. So it was totally different. But I'm, thankful that I actually came and helped them out, so that um, they can get get them fully prepared for this school year. So I'm thankful for that. Um, am I willing to go back to that school again? Yes. Um, yes. So for this upcoming for the school year, yes. I am willing to go back. Um, so overall, so for both of those days, overall, good day. Again, a little bit, Friday the 14th was a little bit weird. Was unexpected, but um, overall, it was a good day. It was a good day. Um, Overall, good day. So, I know this is kind of like a short episode, but it's a substitute tour. So that's it for today. Next week is part 2 of Wendell Middle. I'm back at Wendell Middle, and a Pond Hello next week. Where I'll be talking about where I subbed for an 8th grade class and a 6th grade class. Yeah, 8th and 6th grade class. So make sure you so new episodes of the substitute tour comes out every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. Make sure you do that. Every Tuesday. 4 Tuesdays. And then, because you never know, so yeah, make sure you follow it on social media at Substitute Tour on Twitter and on the Instagram at Drew Frett subbing on Instagram. Make sure you do that. And I'll see y'all next week. Another substitute tour. So yeah.
Thanks for listening.